All right. It is taking me through my first unpaved alleyway. Hell no. I'm not falling for that trick. That old trick, man. What's up, Google? What's up, Google? They're taking me through an unpaved alleyway on the maiden voyage of the Royal Blue. On Royal Blue's maiden voyage, you want me to christen the old Chicago alleyway? Well, I'm gonna go down an alleyway, but I'm gonna go down in a fully paved one. You know what I mean? Yes, we will. Well, we are gonna go down on a fully paved one. No messing about. That's what we're gonna do. That's it. There's we're at Granville and Ridge, Emerson Park here. See, what these are comfortable is that they're so high. You got like anywhere where there's curbs, it's really nice for these bikes, because then you can pull over and park right at the curb. Curvichon on the old Chicago curb. Because yeah, like hopping off of these things, these are, you know, these bikes are quite high, so hopping off one is it's, you know, quite a challenge. Like, you gotta hop off and then hopping back on. I mean, you get used to them after a while, but I mean, you are sitting really super high. So actually, for city biking, oh, these are amazing, because you know, you can see well above traffic, especially at really congested intersections. So here we are passing Devon. There we go. Just let the people know I'm here. Ridge and Devon. So I used to take in either Devon or Montrose over to Rogers Park, my university there, Loyola. And yeah, so this brings back some memories. There's some really good Jewish delis right down Devon, and then in Lincolnwood, and then right down Montrose. Some really good delis with really fresh ingredients. Very kosher. Then we got 18 minutes. We got 18 minutes on our ride. There's Loyola Avenue, and that's Ignatius de Loyola. It was a Jesuit monk who convinced, I don't know exactly who the Pope at Rome was, but the Jesuit system of education was, you know, was an idea of Ignatius de Loyola, and whoever the Pope was at the time, I want to say like Pio the Third or something, but don't quote me on that. Basically, he went to the Pope and he convinced them that the Catholic Church had to have a system of education, you know, like almost like a university. So he convinced them to get money, you know, get money, he needs money. And so he convinced them, and this fella Ignatius de Loyola opened the first university of Loyola, Jesuit university, in Rome, Italy, where I have been on a couple of occasions. And basically what Father Loyola, saint, now I think he's a saint, what he did was basically right away he wanted to take it global, you know, and so the second branch of Loyola University, and the only one, it wasn't the only Jesuit school, but I think the second one, you know, in a series of many schools. So the first one was in Rome, then there was Ignatius de Loyola University opened here in Chicago, and it's a sort of a, you know, second campus. And then of course now there's an Ignatius of Loyola University campus in Beijing, China. But with regards to the name de Loyola, yeah, there was only the one in Rome, the one in Chicago, and now the one in Beijing, the most recent one. But of course, like, there were many other Jesuit universities, namely Saint Xavier University up in Canada, where when you graduate you get sort of the traditional symbolic X ring, you know. It's probably something out of X-Men movie or something, I don't know, but they've been, like, all graduates of Saint Xavier University, they get this like golden sort of ring, graduation ring, which is you know, it's supposed to symbolize that you went to Saint Xavier University. So yeah, there's things of that nature happening, and yeah, so this all in all, in the system of Jesuit education in the United States, I think there are 31 Jesuit universities, and there is one nearby here in Wisconsin, just the next state over. Can't really recall the name at the moment. But yeah, there are 31 in the United States. There are of course a lot more around the world. Okay, so we just passed up Utui Avenue, guys. Yeah, we're now going to be inching further and further away from the lake.